California State Fair expands cannabis competition. This July marks the first time cannabis will be legally sold at a state fair. Sacramento. The California State Fair is set to make history this July by integrating on-site cannabis sales and consumption, ushering a new era as the first time cannabis will be legally sold at a state fair. The historic action is a continuation of the California State Fair's leadership on cannabis after legalization signed by the governor, allowing for licensed cannabis events to take place. In 2022, the California State Fair introduced an educational cannabis event and awards competition to showcase the plant alongside California's other agricultural bounty, such as wine, cheese, olive oil, and craft beer. I'll say yes to all of those, by the way. This year, the event will expand to include a broadened cannabis competition and on-site sales and consumption, bolstering the significant efforts already made to designate cannabis destigmatize cannabis through education, advocacy, and access. Hosting cannabis sales and consumption is a groundbreaking milestone in destigmatizing by facilitating a deeper connection between consumers and the farmers who cultivate their products with such care, said Lauren Carpenter, co-founder of Embark, the fair's partner in facilitating on-site sales and consumption. Joining James Letts, pioneer of the educational exhibit and competition for the past 2 years, on an expanded competition and experiential dispensary is a major step forward for responsible normalization. The Cannabis Exhibition Hall for State Fair attendees ages 21 and over is packed with educational information about the state's cannabis history and exhibits of top California brands and farms. Attendees can scan QR codes to learn more about Golden Bear award-winning products, add items to a virtual shopping basket, and purchase them at Embark's on-site dispensary. The area will feature 30,000 square feet consumption lounge, accessible via a designated sky walking path to provide attendees over the age of 21 with an opportunity to try winning products from diverse farms and brands from across California. The initiative spotlights the significant role of cannabis in California's agricultural industry, marking a major milestone in the state's fair's 170-year history, said James Letts, executive producer of the cannabis competition and exhibit. Expanding the competition to include all form factors and providing patrons the opportunity to directly engage with and consume winning brands is transformational for public understanding of the plant. As part of the commitment to consumer education and awareness, this year's cannabis competition was expanded to include product categories for pre-rolls, concentrates, cartridges, edibles, beverages, and wellness products, in addition to flower, enhancing the science-based testing with additional judging by a panel of experts. With more than 500 entries, double the number compared to last year, the California State Fair's Cannabis Award is the largest state-sanctioned cannabis competition of its kind. The California State Fair took a historic leadership position in 2022 with the introduction of a cannabis exhibit and competition, said Tom Martinez, CEO of the California State Fair. This year, we've expanded our offerings to include on-site sales and consumption in a designated area to provide a platform to amplify California's rich agricultural bounty and facilitate storytelling for farmers from diverse backgrounds and experiences. We've partnered with the city of Sacramento, the state of California, James Letts, and Embark, alongside a robust on-site public health and safety infrastructure to ensure a responsible and community-sensitive event. We look forward to welcoming visitors from across the state and beyond to this informative experience. So before y'all rail on me thinking this is just some PR news release soft promo, I just want to point out this is kind of a big deal to be able to go to the state fair, get your funnel cake, get your wedding cake. That works all day, every day for me. 30,000 square feet is a generous allocation of space to be able to do our thing, and I'm really personally excited about attending. This is Yarrow Kubrin. High at 9. I'd like to hear what my other pundits have to think.
Please stop growing cake.
So they need.
I covered this story last week.
You know what they need to do? You know what they need to do, Yarrow? You know what they need to do? They need to get a whole bunch of outdoor boof weed and then make that the hayride around the fair.
Psilocybin is contributing. They're exporting right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're gonna have to get people high, definitely, on something.
Yeah.
I think it's great. What do you guys think? I mean, is this
great? It is great.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of California's economy. It should absolutely be highlighted at the state fair. I mean, let's be honest. What's more California than cannabis?
But what color are they highlighting it with, Simon?
What color are they highlighting it with? Well, it's definitely going to be green, Jay.
Okay. We'll see. I
did the story last week.
You did the story last week?
Yeah,
I thought this was an update. I thought this was an update.
Well, they've added sales, but like,
Yeah.
did you guys know that Yara's judging?
They added sales. They added sales to this component.
Yarrow
I
judging.
think Yarrow just wanted to do the
Yarrow?
story to bring up the fact that he is judging.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. Did you guys say
So,
Yara?
so,
was
so,
a-
I
so
didn't
this
even-
is
I didn't
a
even
puff-
mention
you're
that.
trying- you're trying to
I
puff-
know,
You're trying to
you
puff
waited
this
for
one.
us to mention it, so it didn't seem pretentious. Are you judging this competition, Yarrow?
I think I heard he was.
Well, you muted yourself or something, Yarrow. Are you?
No,
are you
I
judging?
head nodded. I bobble
okay.
dogged. I said,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, I am.
What are you judging? Are you a hardware
Bobble
judge again
dogs.
for this competition?
Yes, Jason, I've taken on the most complex assignment where you don't get to actually crack open the flower and where so many other components affect the experience of the end user. It's a little harder than flower, but maybe someday I'll put in a good word for you. We'll see.
Okay.
If you do this story again next week, you're going to have to tell us your methodology for judging the suppositories, Yarrow, and I'm just going to make that a request.
Yo.
I just called the plug.
tripod.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you got to give before and after pictures too.
Oh boy.
Just boof it.
Instead of grape gas, it's gaping gas.
Whoa.
Gaper gas.
Oh, that's what he said.
Jeez.
Man,
Simon,
you
we're
guys.
going to be great friends. We're just.
You guys. I think we have one more commercial, Adam. Yeah, we're gonna go to our next commercial before this thing turns into a mess.
Yeah, sounds like
they
it's
sell it
getting
now.
Yeah, well, Burns in. It hasn't already.
I just want to have a deep fried gummy.
Yeah, you
A
do.
deep fried gummy.
Deep fried medicated
Define
gummies.
That
deep
does
fried.
sound like some fair
Corn-
food.
It does.
Corn
Deep-
dog flavored.
Mhm.
Deep fried suppositories.
Oh boy. Teach everyone to
dog
say hello
flavored.
again.
No one's ever called me a deep fryer before,
deep,
big boy.
Real deep.
Mhm.